警方另一邊嗰個防線咧就係向咁波斯富街方向咧係推緊嘅。咁佢哋本身咧就係喺謝瑞麟嗰個位啦，咁依家已經褪到去近住中銀周生新嗰度噶啦，係啦。咁原因咧就係因為中間咧喺中間位置呢度咧就有一名嘅女子啦，就係被警方咧截查緊。嗰個女仔咧就被放啦，咁彈跳咁樣，咁現場啲人就拍手歡呼啦，為佢。
Hello everyone, welcome to a live stream about what is happening in Hong Kong. I'll be explaining and translating what we're seeing on the screen. Right now on the left bottom corner we see the riot police on the streets of Hong Kong walking, telling reporters to stop blocking the road, and also showing a banner, a blue banner, which means that people who are gathered here are illegally assembled, meaning that they can use force to make them disperse. Today is a quite important day in Hong Kong because every year people actually protest on today's date, and today it was actually forbidden. I think it's the first time that it has been forbidden in 17 years, and this is added on top of the national security bill that was passed yesterday and enacted immediately. So that means they are enforcing it right. They started enforcing it the very same day at 11 p.m. yesterday. So they already arrested people. There was one arrested, I think, at least, for carrying a flag which read which was advocating for Hong Kong independence. So advocating for Hong Kong independence or calling for Hong Kong liberation, like the slang we were used to hear so many times. The chant we were used to hear so many times, liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our times. That slang now can mean 10 years in prison, or up to like a whole life in prison in the Chinese jail if you say this phrase. Even now they added this new banner that you see here on the right hand corner. Wait a second. Why do I have two screens with this? Please give me a second. Here down. Wait a second. Need to adjust this a little bit. So there has been a new banner added to the police, which is a purple banner, and that purple banner actually says, right now you're showing images or words, or you're chanting you're chanting things that are against the national security bill. Therefore they may arrest you or use force to make you disperse. We hear the police with the speaker yelling, "This is an illegal assembly, go away." Sorry, I couldn't hear what she yelled. Now we also see the armored vehicle rolling into the scene, and also the water cannon truck. One second, please. I'm trying to arrange this so we can see everything. All right. So now the police is telling people this is a police warning, and you should all be leaving through the train stations. You have to leave. They're saying now the police is telling you to depart as quickly as possible. What we're seeing is from this screen here. Sorry, I have a bit of a mess with the screens. Here, the sound is coming from the right top corner. Guys, please let me make this full screen so that I can show it better. All right. We still see a lot of people coming out to protest, but right now people are much more hesitant to come out, because now even chanting against the government or chanting advocating for Hong Kong independence, it is against the national security bill that was quickly implemented and is already being enforced by the Hong Kong police. Even some restaurants, some political parties that were constantly supporting the democracy movement have now backed up for fear of prosecution by the government and the police and the Chinese government as well. As well, but yes, people are much more afraid of protesting. Actually, people in Hong Kong were always afraid of protesting because it was bound to have something bad happening, like police brutality or being unlawfully arrested and charged for stuff you did not do. And now those fears increase much more, because now you might face to a minimum of 10 years in prison because of this national security law. And you might not even be jailed in Hong Kong, but you might be jailed in mainland China. Yeah, actually, now... Wait. Sorry, I have to hide this because I'm not allowed to show images from RTHK, my channel, without YouTube taking it down. That's why I always hide the camera from RTHK, by the way, for those of you who might be wondering. It's just not that RTHK is good, guys. The thing is that for some reason YouTube recognizes RTHK footage and then it gives me copyright complaints automatically. That's why I have to hide RTHK streams. Hello Luis, hello Eric. Hello Joko, and everyone else, thank you so much for joining. This man is saying, I'm waiting for my wife. The police this man is saying, I'm waiting for my wife, but the police continues to insist that he has to leave right away. And now the man told the police, you should go and wait for them to, like... Wait, something's going on down here. Give me 1 second. A man is yelling at the police, expressing his discontent, insulting them. All right, I would like to read a little bit of what the National Security Bill actually means. So there is this website. I will send you the link first of all so that you can read it. So give me 1 second here. Please check the live stream chat. I sent a link where you can read what we know about the law. Wait, and something seems to be going on here. Seri Gallo is asking when I am going to go back to Hong Kong. Right now it's hard for me to tell if I can go back to Hong Kong or not. For different reasons. First of all, it's almost impossible for me to leave the country with the CCP virus. And also, I don't know how this, like, even if they are going to allow me to go inside Hong Kong, probably they would. But I think at this point I'm probably considered a terrorist or something like that. I don't know. I have to see. It's just the first day of the national security law. We're going to see how severe it is. And I'm going to eventually know if I can go back to Hong Kong this year or not.
羅素街波斯富街近時代廣場位置呢一批嘅警員咧不斷咁巡邏呢一帶，不時咧都有人喺呢一度高呼口號，包括咧高呼香港時代革命等等啦。咁佢哋咧亦都循住個聲音咧會走過去㗎。警方出行人，我哋多次嘅警告，呢個警告係今天嘅，今日嘅呢個警告出嚟嘅。係啊，多謝你哋。 我哋有可能用武力將你驅散、拘捕並且檢控，停止做呢行為。行車都唔俾啊
！We see some running from here. They're all right. Now they're taking someone. One young male arrested by the police. I can see he has an umbrella which has some words that are considered secession under this new national security bill. This guy in blue shirt is telling others to search him, search him. Fishing is asking, is suggesting me not to visit Hong Kong, even if they allow me to enter. Hong Kong has become a death trap now, and I think it's really sad. It's really sad. I know a lot of you might know, for me Hong Kong is like my home. I have family in Hong Kong basically at this point. My friends. A lot of things that probably I will tell you at some point. Why Hong Kong means so much for me and everything. Right now, I wish I could be there among the people. But all that has been happening is really a shame and a pity. The police continues to show blue banners around, telling people that basically they are breaking the law by being gathering there. This is a police warning. This is an illegal assembly, and basically telling people you're breaking the law and we may use force to make you go away or even arrest you. Thomas is asking, Chile, do you think they will try and take Taiwan? Well, I think for sure they won't. I'm not sure if they can. Especially since everything that has been going on. I don't think they can handle doing something like going after Taiwan through force. Taiwan is also in a position where it's actually hard to invade because of the currents on the sea. There's, I think, only 2 dates where they could do a invasion through sea, and even that. So there's not any convenient places where they can land on the side that faces mainland China and Taiwan. So it could be, but it is hard, and I don't think it's going to be that yet. I see it unlikely. I see a conflict with India, something much more probable compared to something happening with Taiwan right now. Hello, Lemon Panda. It's nice to see you all, guys. As Eric still has relatives in Hong Kong, but he would not want to go back anymore. Yeah, it's hard, you know. Sometimes I really just wish that I could take all people from Hong Kong and, like, you know, bring them here or bring them somewhere, and, like, you know, all the people who just want to have a peaceful life, just, I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could do something like that. You know, mostly it's not about the city itself, but it's about the people and how good most of the people are. Of course, there is bad people in Hong Kong. We know that. We are seeing them right now on the screen, of course. But when you meet, like, people, friends in Hong Kong, there is something about people in Hong Kong. Something like, I feel like this kind of proximity. Wait, something going on here. They're pushing another young male back into the crowd, I think. I haven't seen many arrests yet. We've seen a few people being detained and like basically checked. They are body checked, body searched. Hello, J Margarita. Me too. I'm quite affected, but by what is going on. Actually, I haven't been able to sleep for more than 2 hours for a few days. Everything that is going on is actually, I can't actually believe it's actually happening. It feels like a nightmare, to be honest. So we're seeing live streams from Stand News, Apple Daily, and other news from Hong Kong. guys, please remember to support Stand News, Apple Daily, the Hong Kong Free Press, and RTHK. Those are really important to keep the truth of what's going on. Something's going on here. They're pepper spraying people. And wait. So a lot of people being pepper sprayed as they push people. Oh my god. So these women and these male, some reporters being pepper sprayed, and that person keeps getting pepper sprayed after being on the ground. A reporter trying to help him up. Now they're picking him off the floor. Probably got excess pepper spray on his face. Now they're telling people to go away. They're saying, "Hello, real Korean. I remember you. It's been so long since I last talked to you, and I'm glad to see you here." Alright, sorry Wayne Miao, you're right. So this is happening in Causeway Bay here on the top left corner. We have Causeway Bay, which I think is all the screens that we're seeing right now. So I think people were gathering in Causeway Bay to basically walk together and go around and, you know, the usual stuff. Oh, I didn't meant to do that. Sorry, give me 1 second. So here, Causeway Bay is what we were seeing just now. The police is telling the reporters to move away to let them do their work. Now they're describing which streets exactly they're on. Give me 1 second, trying to remove unnecessary streams.
咁講講呢度嘅情況咧，即係點解呢一度會咁多人喺度被困咧？圍埋佢嘅，保留一啲空氣流通會比較好嘅。係啦。
I think that they're pressed. They're not even first aid responders. They're journalists who are trying to help this person who has been severely affected by their less lethal weapons like pepper spray.
係被困咗有300-400個市民喺呢度嘅至少。咁點解會形容係被困呢？因為警方咧係喺記利佐治街同埋百德新街嘅多個出口啦，包括係維園出口啦、海皮出口啦、電車路出口啦，全部都係圍起咗封鎖線㗎。咁因為警方喺各處嘅大街小巷出入口都圍起咗封鎖線啦，所以現場嘅市民咧係冇辦法離開呢一個位置㗎。
The reporter is saying that the police has set up police cordons, so the people actually are not able to go away as police tells them. But the police insist that people have to leave and that they show the blue banners saying they are breaking the law, they are doing an illegal assembly. But at the same time, the police are blocking the roads, not allowing people to go away, and leading to confrontations like what we just saw.
咁嗰陣邦就話正在處理呢一名不適嘅男子啦。咁點解會有咁多人突然間係情況係咁唔良好咧？呢一位亦都係一位記者嚟嘅。咁啱啱咧，警方係喺呢一個位置咧係施放咗多次嘅胡椒噴霧嘅，係多名記者咧係中招啦，係需要有人治理嘅。
The police keep telling reporters to keep walking, keep walking. Now, there we see a first aid responder.
咁亦都有人被捕，咁警方都喺 Facebook 表示咧，咁有人喺個袋度搜到有香港獨立嘅旗幟，都已經被用啊。
People are saying in Facebook that even having accessories. Wait, another woman severely affected by pepper spray up here. 都需要啊，警員陪同啊，佢話。 And again, I don't know how many of you have experienced having pepper spray on your face and eyes, but it's horrible. It's like what I felt is like ants are eating your eyes and burning, and your skin is burning, especially parts of your face like your nose. Your eyes, your lips, that especially hurts really much. Now someone is asking her like to keep talking, trying to keep her like focused on something else, asking her questions. I think they're asking her. So again, this is the security bill, the law of the People's Republic of China on safeguarding national security in the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Gazette, and takes effect immediately. A woman is yelling, "Before Hong Kong is not like this." If you keep going like this, she's telling the police, you're not going to be able to see Facebook, you're not going to be able to watch YouTube, like basically referencing to the censorship level there is in China, in mainland China. You're not allowed to watch Facebook or YouTube because people might see things that the government doesn't want you to see on those websites. We hear people in the background yelling, "Fight for freedom, stand with Hong Kong." Alright, so I was reading this to you. Basically, the Standing Committee today passed the National Security Law listed. Alright, let me skip this. With 66 articles, the National Security Law has 6 chapters, namely the general principles. Here, the purposes of the national security laws are to prevent, curb, and punish crimes, namely acts of secession, subversion of state power, terrorist activities, and collusion with foreign or external forces to endanger national security, maintain prosperity and stability of the HKSAR. And now all this is completely arbitrarily. So whatever, wait, I'm not showing you that on screen. I apologize. That part there is completely arbitrarily. Secession, subversion of state power. So saying something like liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our time, that is considered secession. For example, what happens in Tibet is that the Chinese authorities consider speaking Tibetan or promoting the language, the original language of Tibetan people, that is secession. And they arrest people based on what language they speak in Tibet. Something similar will start happening in Hong Kong. Subversion of state power, basically saying that I don't know, legislature should take place before doing laws like this, for example, having their own legislature procedures, that could be considered subversion of state power. Terrorist activities and collusion with foreign or external forces to endanger national security. I don't know if something like what we're doing could be considered that. Maybe asking the US to pass bills. For example, the Hong Kong Human Rights and Democracy Act, which was passed already. Those kind of things, asking for that in public on Facebook or Instagram, that could be breaching this national security law, which could go from 10 years in prison to up to a life sentence. Now people are yelling and advocating for Hong Kong independence, as we can hear in the background. Give me 1 second to fix this. I can't take that. I'm sorry, I have to hide that. Oh, come on. Get out of my face. So we see and hear the crowds here, up here, saying 5 demands, not one less. Wait, and here's the purple banner I was talking about. This purple banner says basically... Wait, I have a photo of it here in English. I'm looking for that. Please give me a second. So basically, that purple banner that we see the police having says, "This is a police warning." Let me lower the volume a little bit here so you can listen to me. It says, "This is a police warning. You're displaying flags or banners, chanting slogans, or conducting yourselves with an intent such as secession or subversion, which may constitute offenses under the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region National Security Law. You may be arrested and prosecuted." That, what are we seeing horses? Basically, one second, please. Basically, that's what that says. And that new banner that the police has been displaying, now they're arresting, I think that person is handcuffed, and I don't know if it's a reporter or a first aid respondent or just some regular citizen. I can see they have a yellow vest, probably a reporter. It's not uncommon to see the Hong Kong police arresting reporters and first aid volunteers. So here they are arresting 2 people as well. I just want to say that CISO, there is nothing funny about it. and if you think it's funny, you're really sick. Alright, Cecil, I hope you have a slow and painful death. Goodbye. Alright, so the reporter from Apple Daily is explaining that the police suddenly started to running here near the bus station, and they just charged within a crowd, and they started arresting people. She said that even, like for example, a girl, they right away just caught her and put handcuffs on her. Here there's some images of them taking more people away. Again, they're charging forward. Again, this is going on in Causeway Bay in the Hong Kong Island area. Someone is comparing the police with the gangsters, and he's saying even gangsters, even triads, won't like just beat people randomly like that. Guys, I personally think the problem, like, there is an essential problem with the UN. You cannot have a country with concentration camps as head of the Human Rights Council of the UN. That makes no sense. So again, for those of you who might be just joining, today is the 1st of July. basically is the date where the handover happened. The handover from Hong Kong being a British colony to again being some sort of autonomous region of China. And people always protest in this day. And actually, today the protest was prohibited for the first time in 17 years. Some people still came out to just walk around the streets and gather with people, yell stuff. But now the police has been deployed all over the place with their blue banners and even a new banner which is purple, which it reads like the following. So yesterday a national security bill was passed in Hong Kong, was passed and enforced on the very same day. Already some people have been arrested because of this national security law. And basically this national security law punishes anyone who the government considers to be doing an act of secession, which basically means separatist. Alright, so if you advocate for Hong Kong independence, or if you think the Chinese government should not intervene with Hong Kong, you are breaking this law if you express these opinions publicly. And that breaking this law could mean 10 years, I think, as a minimum sentence in mainland China. That's the purple banner I was talking about. That new purple banner, which reads as follows. That purple banner says, "This is a police warning. You're displaying flags or banners, chanting slogans, or conducting yourselves with an intent such as secession or subversion, which may constitute offenses under the Hong Kong National Security Law. You may be arrested and prosecuted." That's basically a new banner that they have from this new national security law, which can be used to arrest political dissidents. Sorry, I said that wrong. It can be minimum of 10 years. I think I said minimum of 10 years, but the actual punishment is completely arbitrarily, and people speculate that it can be anywhere from 10 years to life sentence or even death sentence. We see more young people, a young female, a young male, few young males being taken away with handcuffs. I don't know if they are being arrested in charge of illegal assembly or arrested under charges of breaching the national security law. We see someone after being pepper sprayed as well. So Joanna Hugh, thank you for your question. Joanna asked, have they defined how a chant is secession, or will this arrest serve to define it? So if a cop decides it's secessionist, that's it? You're busted? Yes, basically this is all arbitrarily right now. So it really is up to the cop to decide whether or not you're like exactly what you said. It's up to them to decide whether or not you're a secessionist. And I want to remind everyone that in mainland China there is a 99.93% of conviction rate. So basically you're screwed if you are actually sent to China for trials. Yeah, so thank you, Ryogi Shiki. When the CCP announced having a national anthem law, which basically meant jail for 3 years if you disrespected the national anthem of China, basically at that point people felt that Hong Kong democracy was not even democracy, but Hong Kong was completely lost. When Hong Kong was dead was when that happened, because basically they could say anything that if I'm a police, I could argue that you were disrespecting the anthem, and that's why I arrested you, and then you have to be in jail for 3 years. But now this is even worse, because now there's not even a clear guideline of how many years you will be imprisoned for doing something that is again not defined, just vaguely described as secession or subversion of power. Hi Ed 7501, it's good to be back. And I'm glad to see so many of you here. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for being part of this with all of us in the way you can. So we see the police like fighting. Oh no, we lost the signal there. But basically, police is starting to rage, and then more police join him, and they started to charge into the crowd. Now we see a very young female, apparently, 2 young females, a young male, with handcuffs on their hands, on their back, sitting on the ground. Again, I'm not sure if these people who are being arrested for illegal assembly or for secession or subversion within the parameters of this new national security law. Joanna Hugh, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that song. The only thing I know is that if they consider that you disrespected the Chinese national anthem, then you have to go to jail for 3 years. At 7501, we're looking at Causeway Bay mainly. Also, we are seeing images from Wan Chai down here. We have Fortress Hill on this very small screen down here. and Causeway Bay again. So Causeway Bay mainly is what we have been seeing, and in the Hong Kong island. All this has been happening in the Hong Kong island mainly. Wait, did I lower my volume too much? I am sorry. Oh no, I think it's fine. Please guys, let me know if you think my voice is too low or too loud, or the sound coming from the stream as well. Let me know if you want me to adjust anything. Now that we hear the police using a speaker to tell people to stop blocking roads and things like that. Hello, Joshua Garcia. What Joshua Garcia is saying is actually true. And so basically now, if you're a foreigner, let's say you, for example, you live in Germany and you post something against the CCP in Germany, or you call for Hong Kong independence in Germany. Then, let's say 1 month later, you travel to Hong Kong for a visit, and someone accuses you and show your post from 1 month ago to Chinese authorities, they can arrest you in Hong Kong. Even if you're not a Hong Kong citizen, even if what you posted, you didn't even post it while being in Hong Kong, you can be arrested basically with this national security law. Someone's sending me a message. Please give me a second. And some of my friends actually are in Causeway Bay, so they're sending me messages. Sorry about that. Alright, actually I just had an idea. I'm going to try something with Discord. Guys, please give me 1 minute while I try something. So what I can do, someone gave me the idea of showing the live map. I think, was it Luis? So I'm going to try... 1 second, please. So with this, we should be able to see the Hong Kong live map. And this shows the location. So I don't know how to move this. Can I move this? Yeah, so we cannot move it on. Wait, I have an idea. So I could do with 2000 probably, and height 800. Yeah, that's better. So I can show it like this, and basically this map shows the police activity and everything. So I'm going to be showing it from time to time. Let me know if you like having this map. But basically now all the movement of the police is focused on the Hong Kong island, the people and the police. Let me know what you think, please. I'm going to be showing it from time to time. Alright, they're showing us images of what happened earlier where we I think when we got the stream cut. No, this is right now. This is happening right now. Again, near a similar place in Causeway Bay. They are basically tackling people. And guys, we have seen so many tactics by the police which would be considered illegal in other countries. However, no police have been found guilty nor dismissed for police brutality. Oh, sorry, the map link. Let me send you the map link. It's actually hkmap.live. That's the link to the map. Sorry, I just read your comments because I was like unable to read the live stream at the same time. There is the link. hongkongmap.live, hkmap.live, and there you can see a live map of what is happening, where there are roadblocks. Wait, what is that? Alright, so this is paper money, not real money, but it's some sort of tradition. It's paper that you burn in funerals or for the death, and they're throwing this paper money basically as some kind of symbolic protest. Maybe, and now I'm just speculating, a lot of people consider Hong Kong is dying or is already dead, and they're throwing that paper money like you do in funerals. Hello, Super Dragon ICP. It's been a long time. They are telling the reporters to stay away and go back. Now we see the the water cannon truck firing water at some reporters, at some cars or people there. We saw. Now you see how they just fire water at the Apple Daily reporter. They're just shooting water at everyone. Oh my God! The Apple Daily reporter. And you can hear them cough. Did you hear those people cough? That is because this water is actually laced with chemicals similar to the ones in pepper spray. And they pretended to remove those chemicals when they stopped using the blue water. But actually the blue water and the chemicals, the strong irritant chemicals, were two separate things. And they used that irritant chemical regardless. So, and you can clearly see by the reaction of the reporters and the people who was watered, is basically like a huge pepper spray cannon. We see the armored vehicle and the water cannon truck continue as it continues to fire more water laced with irritants. Guys, I want to keep being able to read your comments, so I'm going to add a small timer, a small delay on the comment section. I hope you don't mind. Even the Apple Daily Reporter cannot hold herself but to cough. It's highly irritant, and you see these cover huge areas, making everyone basically unable to keep reporting, to keep behaving on the way they were, because your eyes start burning, your throat start burning, and you cannot stop coughing. The reporter is saying where the name of the place where the water cannon truck stopped. So I'm going to show the map a little bit. So if you see the map, things are moving a little bit to the east side, but still pretty much concentrate on the Hong Kong Island. This is still happening in Causeway Bay. Wait, did I see seagull there? Seagull. It's been a long time since I last saw you. I'm happy to see you here, and I hope you're doing very well. Yes, as Nikki HK said, this is a live stream about Hong Kong. Please, let's try to stay focused on on the topic, yeah, it's okay to sometimes mention or say something about other places or something. But please don't try to just take the whole conversation there. Please, thank you. I'm checking for more live streams. Please hold on. I'm trying to refresh this. This is I think we got to resume some hidden live streams now, and this. So I'll tell you a story, and it's about YouTube and when my channel was frozen. Now everyone is focusing on this. I need to control myself. Yeah, it's about when my YouTube account got frozen. It was actually, I don't know if you remember that, but at one point last year, my YouTube account actually got frozen, and I couldn't do live streams anymore. Actually, that was the reason why I created this account in the first place. And just 1 second. So, all right, we're gonna have to do this.
好，立場新聞觀眾大家好啊！我哋而家晏晝2點半啊，我哋身處喺維園外嘅地。
It's done. All right. I can't seem to find. I can't find too many live streams right now, so we're just going to stay with a couple. And the live stream map. So wait a second. Let me rearrange this really quickly. This here.
大隊推進舉住藍旗，見到啦，唔該曬，幾多秒？The
reporters are trying to take care of each other. The police is showing the banners. Wait, give me a second, please.
見到咧，現場估計咧係有數以百計嘅警員咧，係向緊呢一個嘅銅鑼灣方向推進，3面藍旗。同一時間咧，喺堅拿道西嘅防暴警咧，亦都係高舉咗藍旗。
So, what was I saying? Sorry, I lost track of what I was saying. Now we see the police in Causeway Bay. We see a huge battalion of riot police walking down the street in Causeway Bay. This is one of the main roads there. All right, yeah, I was talking about my account that was frozen at some point. So wait, let me finish watching what is happening here. I think a lot of tension is building up here, and I will keep telling you that story. So some people, they're pointing at high places. Some people might be, the reporter saying some people might be staying in some high places, maybe hiding. Sorry if I heard incorrectly. I'm trying to multitask. The reporter said, wait, let's listen to his interview to Figo and long hair.
亦都有好多嘅市民喺橫街嘅行人路冇做過啲咩，都被拘捕。
A lot of people who were just on the street not doing anything were also arrested.
今日香港人係非常之堅持咁走出嚟去發聲。
I think
但係今日警方嘅打壓係非常之大。只要我哋一行出條街
，a lot of people were telling other people to come out, but the pressure by the police today has been incredibly strong. I hope people understand that we're not going to face directly the police because we don't have weapons, we don't have the power, the physical power they have. But I hope people will continue to support the pressure. He's saying that now, after the national security law, everything you do can be prosecuted. If you're a lawyer, if you're a reporter, if you're a teacher, they can use this national security law against you. He's giving examples like Liu Xiaobo, who had the Nobel Peace Prize, and he died in mainland China. Some of you might know him. I hope people won't give up. Keep expressing your ideals. Keep pushing. It's very hard. It's very, very hard. It's very hard to protest together. We still have a lot of people on our side. We still have time. I hope people in Hong Kong won't give up. 5 demands continues to be not one less. I'm very moved. They're asking how you're feeling. I'm feeling very moved and touched by what is happening. Why am I moved and touched? Is because I see that the people in Hong Kong have not give up.
佢哋都係等緊一個機會去表態發聲。
He heard that people all around in Hong Kong, he mentioned different places, people in the buses, in restaurants, they wait until they have the chance to voice out their opinion, their discontent.
能夠同今日喺街上嘅所有市民企埋一齊，我亦都希望未發聲嘅市民、未發聲嘅商界、未發聲嘅唔同階層、唔同種族、唔同宗教信仰嘅朋友，都可以堅持發聲，唔好俾嗰啲權貴去強姦你嘅民意，唔好俾啲權貴去話支持，代表咗我哋去支持國安法。我哋有我哋嘅聲音，我哋就係香港人，表態就係我哋嘅責任。等於天安門廣場當日，佢哋面對住坦克嘅時候，佢哋都係踩住單車過去天安門廣場，然後佢答人就係講話呢個就係佢嘅責任。民主自由人權係屬於每一個人。
Figo is saying that democracy, freedom of democracy belongs to everyone. Everyone deserves it. Probably now we're having a lot of pressure. A lot of people is going to be arrested. Probably they're going to be arrested as well. But keep voicing out, keep expressing your views. As long as there is a chance to voice out yourself, keep doing it.
繼續喺呢度不斷出現，即係呼籲市民加入你哋啦，定係點樣？
Sorry guys, I need to see the message.
如果人多人少嘅話，我哋乜嘢都做唔到。人多雨傘運動都係一樣啊！雨傘運動冇人答到個答案話可以點做嘅，但係人多人非常之多，我哋做咩都做到，我哋就可以發聲表態，世界就會聽到我哋嘅聲音。最緊要人多，我答唔到一個答案俾大家，因為今次嘅行動唔係就係我一個，係每一個香港人去捍衛翻每一個人嘅自由、民主同埋公義。我答唔到一個好實際嘅答案。呢個答案
Guys, sorry, I have to see something, and I will be back very soon.
係堅持自己嘅民主、自由同公義，堅持自己嘅權力嘅話，人多就咩都做到。
咁琴晚咧就實施咗呢個港區國安法啦。咁其實民陣咧一向咧都會即係其中一個主要申請遊行嘅團體嚟㗎嘛。咁其實擔唔擔心咧會遭受到更大嘅打壓啦，或者其實以後可能入紙申請都會遭到駁回，甚至係派出反對通知書咁樣，或者會唔會如果真係咁嘅情況，又會唔會有啲咩行動咁樣咧？
我覺得冇咩需要擔心咯，即係國安法喺內地見到好多維權律師受顛覆國家政權罪、尋人滋事罪，或者係好多嘅罪行要坐10年、12年嘅時候，內地民主嘅維權人士佢哋都冇放棄到，我哋香港人今日都冇放棄到。我唔擔心未來遇到任何打壓嘅時候會點算，或者有咩行動。未來唔係任何組織或者大組織可以發起到任何行動㗎啦。香港人要自己諗嘅係一啲重要嘅日子，7月1號、9月28號、10月1號，係咪？有好多嘅日子，好多都好重要㗎。831係咪？好多日子都非常之重要。香港人要自己選擇嘅係，大家可唔可以走出嚟捍衛返自己嘅權利呢？係咪可以人多呢？係咪可以一齊去爭取發聲呢？我哋好和平㗎，今日你見到我完全乜都冇，非常之和平，都係表達訴求啫嘛。其實只要多人和平咁樣去表達，我好相信國際社會係聽到、睇到、見到我哋所做嘅嘢。我希望香港人未來遇到任何打壓，邊個組織面對邊個打壓都好，只要每一個人遇到打壓，其他人都要發聲，因為每一個人都係個生命嚟嘅，都係同我哋200萬一齊，佢都係200萬分之一。我希望大家能夠知道呢樣嘢，佢都係香港人。
點睇咧？警方咧，即係今日好似急不及待咁啊，已經用國安法拘捕一啲人士。
我覺得佢最主要做。
Alright guys, I am back. Sorry about that.
有個好大規模嘅人數 展現到俾世界睇，佢唔想見到呢樣嘢，政權唔想見到有一個大遊行出現喺香港，所以佢
So he's saying basically why they like arrest everyone they see is because they don't want to let the world see that there's people upset, people protesting against them. They don't want the world to see that, so that's why they just basically do this massive arrest and violent arrest to basically deter people from coming out, basically.
刀槍不入，抗爭係要持續不斷。我好希望香港人。
I think at the end he said, but we have to be decisive at the moment of fight. So that was Figo from, I think he's from the League of Social Democrats, one of the pro-democracy parties in Hong Kong. No, what did I do? A second. Not any new live streams that I can see right now. They're taking away some water box and they're distributing among the riot police. Now, I'm not sure if that water belonged to the people or did they brought it themselves. We hear people very upset yelling at the police over here on the top right corner. We see children here again, guys. Again, some people are just having a normal day, trying to have a normal day, trying to exercise. Basically, let me put this in better words. Some people in Hong Kong are still trying to exercise their basic rights of being around on the streets. All right, now there's not a lot going on the screen. Let me finish the story I was telling you about my account getting frozen. So one day I received an email from YouTube, and it says that my channel got frozen because of a copyright of like too many copyright strikes. And I searched, I saw the email, and it talked about like 17 different live streams, and they highlighted that what I was basically infringing, the copyright I was infringing was from RTHK. Now, before you go and dislike RTHK, that was because YouTube actually automatically detected RTHK's footage for some reason, and it said I was copyright infringing, etc. So my channel got into a lot of trouble actually, and I remember contacting RTHK. I was able to do some phone calls, and I talked to some of their employees. They were very nice to me. And they helped me to send an email to YouTube to actually say that that was a mistake. But unfortunately, because of how YouTube works now, I cannot stream the live streams from RTHK anymore. All right. We have more live streams now. Let's see what's going on the screen. Let me update this because probably turned into kind of a mess. So I'm going to hide the map and going to... Wait a second. One there. So we hear a old lady in the background, pretty upset actually, basically showing her discontent for what the police has been doing. Alright, I think there we go. Alright, so now people are near Victoria Park, from what I hear from the reporter. Actually, I think Victoria Park is right there, not right there, near here, I think. But people are just walking here, yelling. They are yelling, "Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our time." And I have to fix this. Wait a second. There you go. So guys, so the report is saying that the police over here or nearby already has shown the black banner and the orange banner, which means they're getting ready to fire tear gas and less lethal projectiles like rubber bullets and beanbags. Let me do something. Please hold on. There. So here we see images of the water cannon truck. Again, just a few minutes ago they were using it against crowds of people and reporters, especially reporters. We saw how they directly were shooting at them through Apple Daily's camera.
停溫嘅呼籲啦，叫現場市民啦，如果係已經知道啦，就係入翻呢一個嘅保齡罐房咧，係應該入到唔該就係唔該。見到喺水炮車後邊咧係冇裝甲車啦，現場咧除咗係同路警員之外咧，亦都有出動小隊同埋水警員。
All right, sorry about that. The live stream has been a little bit hard to manage. Now I have to switch back to this. No, not this. I need to get better at using Discord. Not Discord. This is called OBS. I need to be better at using OBS so I can show you this properly. Mr. Meadowfield, thanks to you for being here. It's my pleasure to be able to share what is going on. Although, and again, I hope I am not, but I might be risking not being able to go back to Hong Kong. I still feel like this is something I can do to help. And yeah, I think it's a very tough situation for everyone. I think I am going to need a coffee. I think I have slept like 10 hours this week. So I'm sorry guys, it's 3:48 in the morning here in Chile. 3:48 a.m. I'm going to need some coffee and I'll be right back. By the way, if there is anyone who wants to... Alright, so let me explain you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have a subtitle system. So for when I am AFK, some people from Hong Kong or some people who know Cantonese can help me do the subtitles. So if you want to help me doing subtitles for this in English, send me a message in Instagram and I will give you a link to a Google Drive document where whatever you type in that Google Drive document will be shown here. So, and you will have access to that by yourself. Just talk to me in Instagram, send me a message, and I will send you, of course, a private message to your Instagram with the link to that. I think that can help, especially in occasions where I cannot follow along with all that is being said, or if you want to add additional information on those subtitles as well. Yeah, I will use Epoch Time Stream if I find it. Right now I can't see it. If I see it, I'm gonna add it into the list of live streams we're watching. Right here, I can move this to the side. We see some cardboard boxes and some garbage on the road. We see a lot of reporters basically taking pictures, taking footage. Wait a second, please. We see a wall of umbrellas here. We see a flag that reads Liberate Hong Kong, Revolution of Our Times. And we see basically people just holding umbrellas, which can barely protect them from things like some type of rubber bullet, or some pepper spray, and things like that. But it's just, guys, it's just an umbrella. It's not a bulletproof vest or something like that.
我哋頭先3點幾嘅時候咧，係有大批市民喺呢條街聚集啦。咁喺冇幾耐之後咧，就有警方喺東角道嗰邊同埋落開道咧係包抄嘅，咁就成功即係令到現場嘅人士就唔可以離開啦。咁當時咧係唯一離開嘅出口，即係銅鑼灣嘅地鐵站嗰個出口咧，都已經落咗閘㗎啦。咁跟住警方就要求現場嘅記者離開。咁而家見到咧就係有超過100個市民咧係有老有嫩啦，係被警方咧係圍住咗喺呢個封鎖範圍內。咁頭先警方咧係同佢哋講係話佢哋干預涉嫌干犯非法集結啦，就會將佢哋做截停搜查。
Alright, so guys, sorry, I get a lot of messages from friends who are out there right now, and I'm just so worried about all of them. It's terrible, you know, like the feeling of having someone you know that you might end up getting a news about them, and especially something out of your control. It makes me lose my sleep. It makes me lose my appetite. It's really tough, and I just feel so sad for all the people who are living through this, or even worse, people who are there right now.
又封咗，即係嗰邊都前面包咗，嗰邊包咗，你睇得你上唔可以走。而家呢度真啲要落緊地鐵站，然後佢前後都包咗，佢衝嘅更加算。
They're telling me that the police is everywhere, and some of my friends are trapped in buildings and they cannot go out because the police is just surrounding all the places. And my friends are usually young, and police tend to arrest young people no matter if you're breaking the law or not. They just arrest you, right? And they check on you and everything.
個地方咧就係時代廣場去鵝頸橋底嘅方向。咁突然之間咧有幾位嘅警員喺千年先道嗰邊咧就進入到橋底。
So there in Hennessy Road under a bridge, we see the police showing the blue banner.
防暴警察咧就剛剛出示咗紫色嘅旗幟。
Oh, it's the new purple flag.
已經係違反咗港區國安法。
So basically, that purple flag means that the people around here have broken the national security law. That's what the reporter is saying. They were showing just now that purple flag. Now the police is charging apparently one more time. So we see someone on the ground with the police on top of them. It's a male. This raging police is yelling at the reporters to go away, go back to the sidewalks. Oh, is pressing on his neck. The reporter is saying that the police is pressing on his neck. The police keep telling the reporters to go back to the sidewalks. We see more and more police start to surround this man who is being arrested, the reporter said. Kimochi Remix, I completely understand your feeling. I haven't slept well either. Especially with all this national anthem law and national security bill thing. Right, so this person is already handcuffed, but they keep applying a lot of pressure with their knee and their knee pads on their joints, like on the back of his knee while he's on the ground. Just now he got off him. And I want to wait. Tear smoke in one chai. Tear smoke flag in one chai. Wait, I need to send a message. So yeah, I just saw I saw the police showing the black banner on one chai, and here in Causeway Bay they continue to arrest this male. They continue to keep him on the ground, although he's already handcuffed. Again, a lot of hospital reports shown a lot of injury are in joints, like for example knees, shoulders, hips, from these arrest tactics where they basically put your knee on top of them. side traveler, if I'm honest with you, I'm very, very scared. And I am very, very sad and like some part of me just want to, you know, completely avoid talking about all this and just having a quote-unquote normal life. But I just think I can't. And I won't blame anyone that decides to do so. To, like, you know, try to stay away from this, because no one actually should have to be... Let me rephrase my words. Basically, no one should have to be fighting for this. No one should have to be not having a normal life, you know, because of some government is taking away your rights. I really wish we didn't have to be doing all this. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait, someone with a sign here. Can someone read that and translate it? I couldn't see it clearly. But yeah, I am scared, I am sad, and I wish we didn't have to go through all this. So it's saying there's... This reporter continues to talk about the male who has been arrested for a while here, pressed against the ground for a while, even after handcuffed. On the right top corner, we see some people on the roads and some other people actually creating some kind of barrier. They're taking some barriers and carrying them through the road. So, regarding some earlier comments, as Eric, I am really glad you like it. Sorry I didn't reply in time. Side Traveler, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate it. Cat Lover 88, right now I'm not in Hong Kong, and I am truly afraid that I won't be able to go back to Hong Kong afterwards. I'm still not sure, and I'm also very afraid for all my friends there and all the people there. Vincent LD, the two system is ended. Move to UK or Taiwan while you can, Vincent said. anybody who has kids now should move away if they somehow can. The UK apparently opened up an easier enough immigration path. Yeah. And by the way, hi HK Kalon Tong, how are you doing? I think if people are not feeling safe or if they're not feeling well in Hong Kong, it is a good choice for them to move to other countries, like the UK or Taiwan, which are countries who are opening easier ways for them to migrate. I think one problem is that a lot of people in Hong Kong might not have resources. Or, for example, some people who are very young teenagers or young adults that they haven't finished their studies, maybe they're working a part-time job, they don't have the resources to go somewhere else. And unfortunately, and I even have some friends who are very pro-democracy movement, but their parents are not. That's a problem with people with some people in Hong Kong, is that maybe the older people in their families, they really like the Chinese government for some reason. And those friends of mine who live with their parents have been kicked out of their houses. They have been forced to work part-time jobs in order to pay for a rent of a small room. So it's hard for them to migrate even if they wanted. Maybe at some point we could help them, maybe create some financial movements to help people migrate. I don't know. That could be somehow that we could help. But yeah, I think people should not be ashamed if they decide that what they want to do is migrate. Is completely understandable, is respectable, and all the more, credit and basically what I'm trying to say, the people who stay behind and keep fighting until the end, they're doing something way beyond what we would expect from anyone. All right, now in Causeway Bay, outside the public library, the police is coming, showing the blue banner. They're running, going towards Tin Hau, the Tin Hau district. We see the riot police charging, the reporters chasing them. People are running. When you hear those whistles, those are protesters letting other protesters know that the police is coming. You see how the people is actually, they're crouching and they are crawling on the bridge to avoid being shot. Oh no, this is because the police is shooting. Oh no, the police is shooting at the bridge, at the people on the bridge. Give me 1 second here. The police is shooting at the people on the bridge. You can see people crawling on the bridge to avoid being shot by the police. They were shooting pepper rounds. Pepper rounds are like rubber bullets that explode, leaving a cloud of tear gas behind. You saw how suddenly people started to crawl on the bridge, avoiding being shot on the face by these pepper bullets. People are yelling against the corrupt police, basically saying death to the whole family of corrupt police. So in Tin Hau and in other places, moving towards the east of the Hong Kong island, we see the police continues to march on the streets. The report is saying that people are leaving. Most of the people left already. Yes, as Joshua Garcia said, pepper balls are closer to paintball than rubber bullets. But from my understanding, one pepper ball has more joules than a standard paintball. What is allowed in paintball matches, I think, is like 6 times the energy if you measure it in joules. So it is closer to a paintball because rubber bullets are closer to a bullet. But I know of cases of pepper balls leaving people with permanent eye injury. Pepper balls can easily leave people with permanent eye injury, but I don't think pepper balls can give you like lethal lethal head concussion, for example. So yes, you're right. A rubber bullet, however, on the head can be easily lethal. Pepper balls, not. We see people still remaining there. Wait, is that people being detained? We see down here on the bridge. Let me listen to the reporter from Stan News if they're saying anything regarding that. But I see a lot of people behind some police cordon, and here is the... I don't know if this is just people lining up or something, trying to observe, or if they are actually being detained. So we're seeing 2 images from Stan News, one from here and one up here. Oh, so they are actually stop and searching these people. The reporter is saying these people are being stopped and searched 3 at a time, about 3 at a time. So it's going to take at least 1 hour to stop and search all these people. Cat Lover 88. No, they are disrupting any kind of protest, because now with this national security national security law, they are actually not allowing people to even chant the slogans we have been hearing for so many months already, over a year, basically saying or yelling, "Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our time," or showing a banner saying that now is punishable with a minimum of 10 years. Actually, it's just an arbitrary sentence. It could be even a lifetime sentence. Wait, something's going on here. Police charging against these two people here. Now they're telling the reporters to move away. Suddenly, the police charge forward, the reporter is saying. One male and one female being detained. The report is saying they're showing their pepper spray canisters against the reporters. They're yelling them to go away, leave. They're yelling. The report is saying that all the people standing here right now are reporters. So this male and female are sitting underneath that bridge of there. The reporter is saying this is going on in Causeway Bay. I heard a reporter in the background mentioning that apparently that is a reporter. Now this police is telling reporters, stay back, go backwards. Now over here they're showing the blue banner, meaning that whoever is reading that is part of an illegal assembly. So if you're there and you're able to read that, you're part of an illegal assembly, and the police think that they can use force to arrest you. So now the police is showing the orange flag. The orange flag meaning that, well, it says it there, disperse or we fire. my friends are telling me that it's basically impossible to leave. They have locked all the roads. Even if they just want to leave peacefully, you can't. You cannot do it because the police is just stopping everyone and searching everyone. How you even just like how you see up here, they just keep everyone in the line and stop and search everyone. Please give me a second. "全部都係 stop and search." ，fuck。Telling them to go away immediately. Some people are very angry at the police. Wait, I think my internet is having some issues. Guys, I'm so sorry. My internet is having really bad issues lately. And I'm actually just using my phone internet to be able to live stream. And it seems that the phone company didn't like me to use so much of their data. Alright, I think it's getting better. Let's refresh this.
位置，咁附近都比較多記者行㗎，咁我講嘢就盡量細聲啲，咁希望大家可以聽得到啦。咁咧記者而家就係喺銅鑼灣啦，咁畫面上面見到嘅啦係東角道嘅Sogo 嘅背面啊，即係 Sogo 近住洛克道嗰一邊嘅出口啦。咁而家咧畫面上面見到嘅啦，就係警方咧係拉起咗一個好大嘅 area 嘅橙色嘅就封鎖區。
Alright, that is already finished. But basically, they were showing images on all these people that is being stopped and searched by the police. So basically, now it doesn't even matter if you're doing anything, just like this man who got pepper sprayed. It doesn't matter if you are actually doing something, breaking any law, they will stop and search you no matter what. And if they want, they can arrest you arbitrarily based on this new national security law. The water cannon truck is going to Sogo, a shopping mall. The police is yelling through their speakers that all the people here who are being, who are in an illegal assembly are going to be arrested. Okay, here, a male is just yelling some stuff, and the police came to challenge him, saying, "What are you yelling at? Record him! Record him!" This male in black t-shirt. So he's talking about the male's wife and saying, "We recorded you for a long time." And I think that police over there is telling him to stand back, apparently. Not sure what they're saying actually. I might be naively thinking that. Wait, we see the images from Stand News over here again. Something seems to be happening. I don't know if they're running with the camera zoomed, or trying to point it at the police. Yes, from a very long distance, you can guess the distance for how much it shakes. They are stop and searching a large crowd there. They are not wearing handcuffs, the reporter said, so she's not sure if they are actually being arrested or not, but at least they are being stopped and searched. And here in Causeway Bay and Wan Chai, we see images on the top left corner. We see images from Causeway Bay and Wan Chai. In Causeway Bay, they are still with that huge line of people that they are stopped and searching. They're searching people's bags, and death to the whole family of corrupt police. But I think the live stream is having problems again. My internet connection is too slow from the phone. I think it's getting cut at some points, the live stream. I'm so sorry. Guys, I'm sorry, for some reason my live stream, my upload speed is very slow and it's not allowing me to upload enough frames. Ah, dear. Alright, we see the water cannon truck in Wan Chai. Blue banners, my friends from the street are telling me that every single street in Causeway Bay has a group of police with blue banners on it. I like tackle you. We gave you a lot of warnings. We see a broken window panel here. I'm not sure of where this is going on right now, but it's in the Hong Kong island. Causeway Bay, top left corner. We see a bunch of riot police with guns here as well. Oh, 屌你老母！
再褪後，望後面褪啊！我知危險啊！你揸住部機望前面梗係危險啦，望翻後面褪下，唔該，再褪後啊！係啊，咁啊嗰度，唔係慢慢褪啊！我要你盡快離開啊！褪翻個通道嗰度，你望翻後面啦，你望翻後面啦，你撞到人啊！你望後面。OK。
And in one side there is some people setting up a small roadblock with plastic objects. And I remind everyone, the water from the water cannon truck is laced with strong irritant chemicals. It basically is like a huge pepper spray gun. 我屌你老味啊！點解嗰啲 intern 係咁啊？ Sorry, guys. Now we see a lot of people running away from the police sirens. Wait, the police van is just rushing. So the police van was rushing. This young man told the reporters his name. This young man told the reporters his name when the police came yelling like crazy. Sorry guys, sorry that you have to. This young man was telling the reporter his name when the crazy police just came yelling and telling the reporters to go away like crazy. Alright, now it seems that the connection got a little bit better. Guys, if we ever lose connection, please try to hold on until the connection comes back. Please let me... Oh, again. Please... Can you hear me right now? Please say, yes, Lucas, I can hear you right now if you can hear me. Because right now I see that my live stream is not sending any bytes. Dragon ICP right now I think is actually a problem of my upload speed, which I checked. They're lowering my upload speed. My download speed is actually having no issues. So I think the problem is that sometimes they lower my speed because the company has these systems where if you use too much data consistently, they will lower your upload or download speed, whatever you're using. This police is telling the reporter, go away, go away, go away. He keeps telling the reporters to go away, although we technically have freedom of the press in Hong Kong. What he's doing, blocking the reporters right now, represents a violation of the citizens' right, which is actually freedom of the press. A police is not allowed to stop a journalist from doing their job in like a context like this. Like if the reporters is standing outside this cordon and the police is actually kind of breaking that already by just standing in front of his camera. Alright, so my question, why I'm saying, can you hear me now, is because sometimes I see there's no bytes being uploaded. And my question is, do you see like suddenly it cuts and jump like few minutes, or it just stop and then continues from where it left? We see the water cannon truck continues to shoot water at people in Wan Chai. So in Wan Chai, the water cannon truck continues to shoot at what are mostly just common citizens, common people trying to seek refuge here in this local restaurant. Even first aid responders covering themselves from the, oh my god, this person got hit on the face with the water cannon stream and fell on the ground really hard. Guys, if you ever face a water cannon truck, you have to stay low, open your legs, separate your feet, and put them in the direction of the water cannon truck. If you are hit by the water, at least you're not going to fall on the ground. If you stand tall with your feet together, then if you get hit by the water, you're gonna fall off on the ground. So we hear a struggle between people and police, and the reporters mainly. The reporters being yelled off by the police, telling them, go away, go away, go away. So technically we have freedom of the press in Hong Kong. Practically, freedom of the press is almost lost. Wait, I think I hear sounds like bangs in the background. Here in Causeway Bay. And the reporters are coughing. Probably they were shooting pepper balls. Remember, pepper balls leave clouds of tear gas on impact. Blue banner being shown again in Causeway Bay. So after today, guys, a lot of people have been arrested. The police is just basically everywhere, showing blue banners and arresting people, just like there. This man with white t-shirt and just a regular person being taken away by the police running towards them. We also see reporters getting close. Let's see if we can hear the audio from there. this is a tear gas gun or rubber bullet gun, depending on what you load in it. And although he doesn't have his finger on the trigger, he's pointing it at people's upper bodies from a very close distance. Wait, did we lose the sound there? Only now he started pointing it lower and lower, but just a second ago he was pointing it horizontally at people who are posing no threat. Momo? Momo, don't do that. Wait, so now they're pointing at people. They were yelling at someone saying, don't do that, don't do that. I'm not sure what the person was doing. But now the crowd is running in fear as two little men with big guns charge, pointing at them. Diva Celestial, we have seen much more brutal images of the Hong Kong police. Unfortunately, for example, the 11th of August, the 31st of August, the 21st, the 30th of July, was it the 29th of July? 1 week after the white T-shirts attacked people in Hong Kong. The 1st of October, and so many dates where people, the Hong Kong police have been firing live ammunition from basically point blank at people, at young people, unarmed people. And right now, they are still carrying on with their brutal tactics. They are arresting people massively and arbitrarily, and who knows what they are doing to these people in the detention centers. They're saying death to the corrupt family, the corrupt. They're shooting at people over here in Causeway Bay. They're running and shooting at people. Some people don't even, like, they're just sitting around while other people are running completely in horror. Sorry, Diva Celestial, back to your question a little bit. Yes, actually, before, let's say 10 years ago, the Hong Kong police, no one would ever think that the Hong Kong police would do something like this at this scale. The Hong Kong police was mostly regarded as very good, very well restrained, and now it's just the complete opposite. It feels like all the good policemen quit the force or were fired, were forced to quit, and we keep hearing shots in the background of these pepper balls and pepper rounds being fired at people. Applying extra pressure on joints, shoulders. And now the police coming here to block the cameras. The man is giving up. He said at the beginning he was not going to force. He's trying to find his things. Probably his things fell off there. So sorry. Before I was saying that before the Hong Kong police was considered to be very good, and it feels like last year any good policeman left in the Hong Kong police force was fired or left by own choice, and the police was left with only thugs and triad members and probably cops from China who filled up in positions. All these guys addicted to like violence and drugs, probably. Now they're charging again charging against the crowd of people. Telling reporters to go away. They're telling people to go away.
嗱，後面喺度嗌口號，唔該。如果係咪記者，麻煩馬上離開啦。記者留翻啲位俾我哋啦，唔該。留翻位俾我哋做嘢啦，留翻位啦。留翻啲位俾我哋啦，唔該。喂，兄弟唔緊要啊，收翻埋，埋嚟就打，好簡單，埋嚟就打。
聽到有速龍警員就話咧，
好麻煩記者同我啲同事保持翻3米距離。
身後啲啦，我哋做緊嘢啊，唔該，俾翻距離我哋啦，記者。啱啱有人掉完嘢嚟。嗱，我俾咁埋啊，我俾警告你哋啊。喂，唔係記者嘅嚟。等後啲，等後啲。記者嘅，唔該，等後少少，唔該。唔該。如果唔係記者，咪話離開，唔該。唔係記者嘅啊。咩叫冇區旗啊？我俾咗警告你好多次，走唔走？唔係記者嘅嚟㗎。你走唔走？我冇俾區旗嘅，你走唔走？你已經被拘捕啦！呢度邊個集結啊？喂，記者唔好行咁埋！呢度有非法集結現場。留翻啲距離同我啲同事。我唔係一定要舉旗嘅，我都俾警告你哋啊！前面嘅記者，上啦，我啲同事商量清晰嘅事啊！喂，唔好過翻行人路對面，行人路對面，唔好企馬路嗰邊。過翻行人路對面。我同事褪翻車喺度。
Wait, guys. Momo's here, by the way. Right, so a quick recap for everyone. Sorry guys, my brain starts to get slow at this time. It's 5:15 over here in Chile, 5:15 a.m. So basically, the police has been arresting people all over the place. People now in Hong Kong are not even allowed to protest against the government because of this new national security law that is enforced arbitrarily and is basically about secession and subversion and calling for external forces to intervene within China's internal policy, for example. So, for example, saying something like "liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our times" now is punishable by the law in Hong Kong, and it can give you a minimum of 10 years in prison in China, or up to life sentence, or even death sentence. They didn't specify the sentences that would be applied on people who break this law. They didn't specify how this law is broken. They just say that if you break this law that we are vaguely talking about, you're going to have a sanction in China, or it really depends. It's up to the Chinese government to decide what kind of sentence you'll have. Cat lover, I think if you refuse to sing, I'm not sure of the small letter there. But for example, if you're in a football match where Hong Kong team plays, they usually play the Chinese national anthem, and people in Hong Kong usually just didn't sing or used to whistle really loudly, and nowadays people would sing "Glory to Hong Kong" on top of it. So not singing it and singing something else or whistling something while it's being played actually constitute an offense on the national anthem law, which means 3 years in jail. John A, all this is done by China. Actually, I believe people in Japan are actually pretty free. We got more live streams.
個價值或者你嗰個議價能力就唔係真係十分之高嘅。
亦即係話咧，你基本上係任由擺佈嘅。咁如果咁講嘅話咧，同埋大家參考翻咧，其實美國過去制裁嗰啲國家嘅經驗咧，就算佢講嘅一啲即係情況嚴重喺香港好多個地方咧，佢都唔見得係會好即時咁樣做。
冇給法啦咁樣，你同事唔係咁講嘢嘛？啱啱講真，阿 Sir， 唔係咩開咪咩冇記者冇給法。
So the these reporters is arguing with the police.
好咁，大家聽到。
He's going to now say what the police said.
開咪咁就話而家冇晒記者 cover 啦，快啲走啦咁樣。如果發現咧有暴徒出現或者人破壞。
So the reporter is saying that the police said through the mic, "Now there is no reporters covering this. Go away, go away." I think telling other police like something like escape.
咁啊，即係。再講多次啦，今日警員情緒就真係比較激動啦，亦都有唔少好似頭先咁樣，即係挑釁在場市民嘅一啲言辭啦，即係例如話有大批記者向咗另外有響聲嘅地方離開，咁佢哋就話而家冇記者 cover 啦，你哋快啲走啦咁樣。答到你㗎啦，好嘛？係啊，佢哋議員責任嚟㗎嘛，唔該曬啊！即係只能夠話。係真係冇需要講呢啲説話啦，係咪？咁啊，即係挑釁市民有咩好處咧？其實咁啊，講到話啊，現場冇記者啦，咁傳媒聯絡隊又即係會唔會勸止一下咧？令到大家關係咁僵都冇咩好處啦，係咪？
And by the way, guys, we have a couple minutes delay on the live stream. So if I reply to one of your comments through my voice, you're going to hear it a lot later than actually when I said it. So for example, Sketch TM, thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate it, really.
頭先就係即係做嗰個廣播，嗰個相當具有挑釁性嘅廣播啦，無論係對市民定係對。
The reporters are taking pictures of some stuff on the ground or and also up there, and now the police came over to tell the reporters to go away. So there was something on the ground that the reporters were like taking pictures of. Not sure what exactly. Probably the shell, the cases, the ammunition shells or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to see what they're taking photos of. Guys, one thing all of you can do to help is sharing information with your close friends, your family. Wait, is that a case of... Guys, my knowledge about weapons is close to null, but is that a casing of a bullet or something like that? Like a live ammo or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, guys, but they're taking pictures of some object on the ground there. So what I was saying, a huge way you can help is that you keep sharing news about what China is doing, about what things are happening in Hong Kong, what things are happening in East Turkestan with the concentration camps, how China is threatening India, all these things, keep sharing them. I actually share information about all these things on my Instagram on a daily basis. I'm doing a lot of Spanish content now. Actually, some people thought that I stopped doing, like, you know, how you call this, reporting activism. But actually, I've been uploading things to Instagram on a daily basis. And I've been translating a lot of it into Spanish because I realized a lot of people who speak Spanish don't know what is going on with China. Some of them even like China, which I think is crazy. So I've changed the minds basically of a lot of my close friends, that those people are the easiest one to reach. And then you convince them of telling their close friends, and you open their eyes to the atrocities that are taking place. And that way you can actually help so much. Just think of how fast the virus is spread around the world. Information can be spread like that as well. If you tell 5 friends and you make sure that those 5 friends are going to tell 5 friends, then everybody will know about the reality of the dictatorship. Like, for example, every time I saw one of my friends posted something like, I don't know, using Zoom or TikTok or saying something good about the Chinese government, I would send them a direct message, having a serious conversation with them. If you follow, there's Instagram pages that upload news and upload facts almost every day, and you can just repost their news, their posts on your Instagram stories, for example. I think that helps a lot. Sorry guys, I talked too much about that topic. It seems that things are a little bit more quiet right now. Probably they already arrested everyone. And I have good news. Some of my friends already reached a safe place, were able to escape from the police. But some friends are not replying. I won't think anything bad right now, but I'm still looking forward to know about their situation. Yeah, Vincent, I know you've been here, and I really appreciate. I'm glad seeing you and other people that I've seen for so many months already. I forgot when was the first time I started interacting with you on the live chat, but it's been a crazy long time. So thank you so much for staying here after all that has happened. Guys, I don't know if you can hear Momo, but she's right here. Momo? Yeah, she's purring, but I don't know if you can hear that. By the way, guys, before I leave, because lack of sleep starting to really affect me, I will leave you this link. You will see it in the chat. It's a link with the information about the national security law, the national security law. I'm leaving the link there in the chat for all of you to read. This is from the Hong Kong government website. And this is the information we have available. You see images of the armored vehicle going around in Causeway Bay with armed police raptors on top. Remember guys that there is this live map of Hong Kong where you can see the protest sites, where the police are stationed and all the information. I think, if I'm not wrong, you can put your mouse on top of these icons and it will show you what they mean. But probably might be in Chinese, I'm not sure. But the link is hkmap.live. That's the link to this map. You can have a look. Again, I'm not leaving right now, but I'm going to anytime soon just say, guys, I can't hold it anymore and I have to leave. But before I do that, I want to thank all of you so much for joining this live stream. Please join the live stream in Stan News, in Apple Daily. Leave your messages there. Tell them, I don't know, give them encouraging messages. And I'm sure you can see from the images there as well. Again, I am not going to be live streaming as much as before, as how we used to during last year. But I will be covering important dates like today, and every now and then I'm going to be doing live streams like this one to keep the awareness and everything. So guys, again, thank you so much. Yeah, I think it really caught with me right now. It's almost 6 a.m. here, and I slept like 2 hours last night. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you all so much. Please take care. These are very dark times for a lot of people around the world, and right now people in Hong Kong are facing this national security law, which basically eradicates any freedom left they had. So now we can't yell things against the government. We cannot do anything against the government. Thank you so much for everyone, guys, and yeah, please follow me on Instagram. That actually helps me a lot. I'm trying to build a crowd I'm like an audience in Instagram. Right now I'm up to 3,500 subscribers, but I mean followers on Instagram. I want to spread more awareness there as well. I'm posting a lot of things in Spanish too. I post things in English and Spanish on Instagram. I post daily news about, for example, when the whole thing with India was going on, I post daily news on Instagram. So my Instagram is Chili Lucas also. Please follow it. Please tell your friends about it. If you do not use Instagram, but maybe your kids do or your friends do, please tell them, suggest them to follow me there. I also upload personal stuff there. So I'm trying to like build an audience and mix my feed with news about what is going on in China and in Hong Kong. So again, guys, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure reading your comments. I'm sorry if I didn't reply some of your comments. But yeah, if you want to insist to me about something, keep sending me messages. Or if you want to find me at any time, you can find me on Instagram. I'm actually trying to reply every message on Instagram. And yeah, just talk to me if you want to. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are, all of you really mean a lot to me. Thank you. Please take care. I will see you all soon. Travels, if I keep the live stream while I sleep, if any of these windows like stop streaming, this does not update automatically, unfortunately. So maybe another day we'll be able to do that. I'll try to keep finding a way to automate this and also leave a window for subtitles, community subtitles, so that people watching the live streams can add subtitles on it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Please, before you leave, try to like this live stream so that more people will see it. And I will see you all very soon. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Adios. See you guys. Thank you for being here.